Hello everyone, my name is Gnanaraja. I'm a certified nutritionist and fitness coach and wellness coach working for last 18 and a half years. I would like to present you one video on metabolism, how it be helpful for many customers, particularly regarding your health, for related to weight loss, how that will be really helpful for you. There are two words called BMR, basal metabolic rate, and RMR, resting metabolic rate. How does it actually matters for you? How metabolism really helps you? So to talk about this BMR, let me explain. First introduce about myself. I was a former district registrar, worked in under government of Andhra Pradesh as a Group 1 officer. Worked there for 10 years. Then I quit my job. Now currently working as a 20K senior executive president member of Herbalife Nutrition, and I'm a nutritionist, fitness consultant, personal wellness coach for working for last 18 and a half years. I'm a certified nutrition fitness consultant, certified sports nutrition consultant, certified exercise science specialist, triathlete, marathon runner, and cyclist, and CPREID certified Zumba and Strong by Zumba instructor. I also got this recently one more certificate of completion from American Society for Nutrition. So this is how I was before. I was also having tummy, working as a assistant inspector general of Asian stamps. I used to get security and all non-judicial judicial stamp papers to Hyderabad from Nasik. So I also worked as a district registrar. While working as a district registrar, I have a very stressful job. Morning I go and come back by night. That actually I used to eat a lot of rice, and I used to most of the time sitting job. So morning I go and come back by night. That made me to put on weight. I lost amazing weight after using this nutrition and following the healthy active lifestyle. Now we can see the transformation. I'm 52 years. My wife is 44 years. Now we are looking totally different and a new person with a new lifestyle. And now we always teach the people, we guide them, how we come across. So let me come into the main topic called metabolism. Okay. Um, what exactly is this metabolism? The words called BMR and RMR. Resting metabolic rate is something when metabolism considered, when it is taken, when it resting level. Okay. So that's called RMR, resting metabolic rate. Basal metabolic rate or BMR is something similar to it at a basal level, by and large the same, not doing at a very high intensive exercises, right? So metabolism is basically a process of converting food into energy. So its intensity depends on many factors, particularly when you have more muscle mass, the intensity different varies. When you have more fat, the intensity goes down. When the muscle increases, BMR increases, metabolism increases. So when the height increases, metabolism increases. So that is the reason tall people have a lot of high BMR compared with short people. Men have more BMR comparing with the women, right? And aged people have less BMR compared with young people because the more the muscle mass, more than BMR. So if you have a thyroid problem, thyroid is called as metabolic disorder, right? It affects the metabolism. So then the metabolism goes down. Eventually, when the metabolism goes down, and even if you eat little food also, that will convert into fat because it exceeds the metabolic rate, right? Exceeds the what body is required. So that's the reason why BMR is nothing but some sort of calories burned by the body, right? So now it's like imagine yourself like your body like a machine, and it works like engine. It keeps on working. The faster the engine speed, the faster the fat loss. Because all the chemical reactions keeps going faster. What are the kind of chemical reactions they keep on moving faster? So there are two kinds of chemical reaction. One is breaking down, another is constructing up, right? So what the chemical reactions which are contributing for breaking down, fat is breaking down, food is breaking down. They are called catabolic activities. And the kind of activities, chemical reaction that actually forms the tissues, for example, hair growth and nail growth and muscle formation, these will be considered as anabolic reaction. So the catabolic and anabolic, catabolism and anabolism put together called metabolism. So metabolic activity on the whole is full. It looks like, this is like a chart, to represent how the metabolism looks like. Is it looking like a simple? No, no. If you take a little smaller piece, it looks like this, and these kind of multiple chemical reactions will over throughout the body happens at a length. So that is the reason why body is a very such a complex, system designed by God. So we are very thankful to God because of that. Doctors, they don't know where exactly went wrong. So when you go to doctors say they recommend a lot of tests. Why? They want to find out what is that coenzyme missing. What is the deformation in the enzyme. Enzyme is something like a cofactor, and the vitamins, what is the vitamin missing, and what is the hormone missing, what is the factor missing. Oh, so many things they'll try to check. There is a reason they write lot of reports, lot of tests. So we say, doctor, why are you writing so many tests? So because they don't understand, there's such a complex chemical reactions are there. So now, how to speed up your metabolism? Interesting thing is, the more the metabolism, the bigger the BMR, faster the weight loss. Correct. So if you have a bigger BMR, that means it's like a gift, God's gift. So how the metabolism will increase? How the BMR will increase? The simple reason: the more the muscle, the more the metabolic rate. Correct. So ladies have less, BMR because they have the more fat. So how then? What should the ladies do? Women should do? Increase more protein, intake of more protein, and do more activities, exercises. Then their metabolism go up. So what kind of exercise? Not just only walking or yoga kind. They are good in terms of flexibility, but mostly they come under anaerobic activities rather than aerobic activities. You don't require just only cardio. You require strength exercises, resistance exercises, and calisthenics, body weight exercises, so many kind of other workouts, which actually increases the metabolism by increasing the muscle content. So what is your friend is muscle? With the age, the muscle goes down. That's the reason why with the age, metabolism goes down. That's why with the age, more fat will accumulate. So now you understood it. The taller the man, bigger the metabolism. So if your husband and you, some two people are walking. So whose metabolism is higher? The husband, because usually you'll be taller. So that's the reason why a husband loses faster weight than the woman, wife. You understand? So now you understand the metabolism, the weight loss always varies from person to person because it is to do with the metabolism, right? So the more the metabolism, more calories are being burnt. Now, 1 pound of muscle, approximately half kg of muscle, burns 15 calories per day. But it's the same thing with reference to fat, only 3 calories per day. So meaning, if the body is full of fat, some people have more of fat rather than the muscle. So very less metabolic rate will be. So no wonder they don't burn so many calories. So it's like a curse for them. So if the body is full of muscle, so more metabolic rate will be the 15 calories per day per half kg. So how much our muscle mass is there, so many calories you burn. So that's the reason why there is a how to understand, how to identify this BMR. There are equations, there are some formulations given by one scientist called Harris Benedict formula. And if you see this chart, men and women, they only follow usually 3 parameters. One is weight, and second is height, third one is age, right? So these are the factors, and if you follow this equation, you'll get to know about your BMR. This is Harris Benedict formula. So now there is also one more formula. It changes from men to men because the factors are varies, different. And there is another formula given by Mifflin and Sergio. So what they have given is little slight difference, but by and large the same 3 formula. One is weight and height and age. Because I said, remember, height, bigger the height, bigger the muscle mass, bigger the BMR, basal metabolic rate. So same way with age, muscle mass goes down, so fat accumulates. So age also varies. And height, I said about weight. They understand about weight. How is the weight? These 3 are the important parameters to calculate the BMR. Now, it is not just only BMR you require. You require daily how many calories you require, sir. How much calories should I depend upon to eat? So to understand this, you require this called calories out burning. How much calories out is calories out is to do with the BMR. What body burns is called BMR, okay, or RMR, resting metabolic rate. Plus, what is your activity level, exercise, right? So now, if you don't do so much exercise, so BMR into 1.2 activity level. You have to then, that is called calorie out, total calories out. That is so much calories you require, you're burning. So accordingly, you have to understand about your dietary patterns, right? So if you are doing very light exercises, then your BMR into 1.375, medium exercises, BMR into 1.55, hard exercises 1.725, intense exercises BMR into 1.9. That's how it works out, right? So now to see this it's like a balance, calories in versus calories out. Again, calories out is again two. One is exercise. Number two, daily activity. Sometimes you do sweeping, swabbing, and all that, right? Regular exercise, regular activity. So there also you burn some calories. So BMR plus exercise plus daily activity put together called calories out. So with the kind of equations I given, you can calculate. It is very tough to calculate. Then depend on our machine. There is a scanner, the Carada scanner we call it, or bioelectrical impedance analyzer we call it. With that, you'll get to know this BMR. Then accordingly, you can make some arrangement, right? So with the nowadays bands are coming, fit bands are coming. That also give you how many calories you are burning. Okay, in a day, how many walking steps you are doing. That also gives some kind of idea about it, right? So now accordingly, you have to understand about calorie in breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea, coffee, snacks, everything. You have to depend on that. Now, if the calorie in is equivalent to calories out, it's like a balance, right? It's like a balance, like a vegetable, you weigh here, right? Balance. So if calorie in is equivalent to calories out, you neither gain weight nor lose weight. That's called maintain. You maintain the same. If you're eating more than the burnout, calories out, you put on weight, simple. You gain weight. And if exercise is more, calories out is more, body burning is more, calories out is more, compare with calories in, naturally you start losing weight. Simple, right? So now how to increase this, how to understand this BMR. Number one is eat often in small portions. Don't eat in a 3 meal. 3 meals in olden days is okay because they all the day, all the time they'll do hard work. So for them, not a problem. But now we are sedentary lifestyle sitting. So if you eat 3 times, large meal, large meals, the olden days, those kind of people, okay, our ancestors, okay, for us, not okay. Why? If you eat it like that way, so you can see this. Once large meal, mostly we eat sugars, carbohydrates. For them, okay. For us, that actually don't do so much of exercise. So that immediately blood sugar levels increase when you eat more sugar, carbohydrates. Then insulin comes into picture. Insulin try to bring it back, the sugar, right? That spikes start happening. So you feel hungry again you end up eating more. So that is the reason why now scientists are saying instead of 3 large meals, go for 5 to 6 small meals. What is the small meal concept? What is the small meal? Meal is, if it is a 200 calories and above, it's called a meal. Okay. If it is less than 100 calories, called as a snack. Now it's for 5 to 6 small meals indicate not more than 300 400 calories, 200 to 400, something like small meal. Not a great meal, not a big meal. Usually one meal goes to 1,000 calories. Our meal, our meal usually. So that's why you should not go for regular same kind of meal, how you eat breakfast, lunch and dinner. Not that kind. Smaller meals, but every 3 hours. You can see this chart, you can understand. 100 calories and below is called snack, right? 200 calories to 500 calories or maybe above is called meal, right? So every 3 hours, if you do that, hypoglycemic state will not come. That actually will help you to proper understand, adjust your metabolism. Secondly, you require all vitamins and minerals. So balanced diet is very important. Good fats also equally important. Water also equally important. Fiber, everything contribute for metabolism. Protein, your plate supposed to be having that 30% of calories should come from the protein, 40% of calories should come from the carbohydrate, 30% should come the good fat, not bad fat. Less saturated fat, more of omega-3 fats. So you should not skip the breakfast. What will happen if you skip the breakfast? If you don't have breakfast or delay the breakfast, delaying is also denying, so naturally body goes down, metabolism goes down, says wait, you are making the body to wait. So naturally body thinks you are not giving, so the engine cycle instead of going like this goes slowly. So naturally the smaller meal, even if you eat smaller also, that will convert into fat. So eating right way then makes the body work properly like engine. Okay, so healthy breakfast with all nutrition rich and calorie less is our nutrition breakfast. So our healthy breakfast like Herbalife shakes are the best breakfast and they are award-winning breakfast, right? And apart from this, vitamins, they act as a catalyst in the metabolism. Catalyst is something like an accelerator, like a car. Accelerator you press, right? So increase the speed. So if the vitamins are missing, naturally the speed will go down. So that is the reason why your nutrition should be full of, enriched with all vitamins and minerals. Our food is mostly devoid of nutrients because most of the food is cooked food. When you cook, vitamins gets denatured because their vitamins only stay active in the room temperature. When you cook it, beyond some temperature, so usually this they start getting depleted. That's the reason why we require to supplement. So vitamins and mineral supplements, we have 23 essential vitamins and minerals. We don't know which one to supplement. That's why we take it in the safe quantity. They're all FSA as approved as per FSSA guidelines, right? So 5 to 6 meals a day. How to design, protein based and good fat, fiber, water, everything should together. This is like a very good program. So we design the program according to your requirements, according to your personality, according to your, your profession. Okay, how many calories you require, what is your kind of need, we personalize. And secondly, we also give this affirmation energy drink. You can have it, hot or cold, depending on your requirement. So how many times you require? It contains 300 milligrams of caffeine. So caffeine in moderate quantity is also very good for accelerator. Not just only caffeine, there is also capsaicin, from the chilies. That is also works as a catalyst, increases the metabolism, right? So this is do the needful for you. The caffeine content is there, but in moderate quantity plus in water, So this is contain less than 5 calories. We call it like a 0 calories when it is less than 5 calories. So these are available in different flavors where, you can see this flavor: ginger, cinnamon, ilachi, lemon, peach, and it recently came out with a tulsi flavor. So now, apart from this afresh, apart from multivitamin and the protein shakes and herbal control, we do have the one more wonderful product called herbal control, made up of, blend of green tea, black tea, and oolong teas. They have the very good high quality caffeine, actually increases the metabolism. But whereas if you go for coffees, it actually caffeine content will be more, whereas this is in our quantity, our levels, and they are not just only one source, different sources. So that actually increases your metabolism. So metabolism is very good for thyroid people. I said, remember metabolism, and particularly when they are, slow, when their fat is higher, your metabolic engine goes very slow, then metabolism increases, the speed. And protein, I said, remember, protein is pro means first, nutrient means nutrient. And many people eat non-veg only once in a week, that also on Sundays, one time. Rest of the time, all, not enough protein. So that is extreme cases. They eat either too much one day, one meal, or they don't eat altogether. That's also bad. So every day you require protein, every meal you require protein. I'm not telling only eat non-veg. I'm telling you protein important. Either we give veg source or non-veg source, whatever. But every meal you're supposed to give. If you don't give, metabolism goes down, muscle goes down. So phytonutrients and antioxidants are also very essential. So remember the phytonutrient antioxidant, they work like catalyst for your body to work properly, metabolic rate to work properly. So now cell activator, we have this powerful antioxidant with alpha lipoic acid and other things. So very good for metabolism. And cellulose, cellule is helpful for the removing cellulite, stubborn fat or thick fat, which is, some water is there inside the body. All that will be get rid of by that product. Healthy fats, I remember good fats, omega-3 the best. And omega-6 you have to cut down, omega-3 you have to increase. Who knows all this jargon, and the people don't understand. So they also don't know how to calculate the calories also. That's the reason we have the wonderful product called Herbal Lifeline. It has all this EPA, omega-3 fatty acids plus EPA, iconopantanoic acid, docosahexaenoic acid. Very, very good for metabolism and the good fat point of view. Now I given you some ideas about, metabolism and all these things. Now, if you are looking for a personalized plan for you on diet and fitness lifestyle, you can always approach us. I have given my phone numbers, and this is all my background. I'm a nutritionist, fitness coach. Before, I was also like ordinary person. I was also putting on weight, but after 18.5 years, now I got more experience than ever before, 52 years now. And as I said, I remember I worked as a government officer, group budget officer, group 1 officer, assistant IG. I also worked as a district registrar, and in the certain districts like Khammam and Nalgonda and Vijayawada. Last post was Vijayawada. After working there for 10 years, I quit my job. I actually came for my wife. She was so much fat. You can see her there. After using herbal products and a healthy lifestyle, she lost amazing weight. Now she's looking awesome. 44 years. I'm 52 years. You can see the transformation. How we all transformed, and we are totally leading like a new person with a new lifestyle. And whatever we preach, we practice it. So living what we preach is very important with the diet and exercise and all that. You can see us, we are into full marathon, 42 kilometers running. And my wife also does for 5K, 5 kilometers running, and my children grown taller from, we are giving the nutrition from smaller age. You can grow the children with world-class nutrition they are growing. And my children also into fitness, right? 5K, 10K, 21.5K, I'm 42K. So whatever we do, whatever we learn, we practice, and we also teach people to become successful. And because of our great people, we are the great teachers like Jim Rohn, international business philosopher, like Mary Com, our brand ambassador, Virat Kohli, topmost fitness people. So we are very fortunate to have them in our company. And Dr. Dana Ryan, she's a sports scientist. Dr. Susan Bowerman, she is a registered dietitian and is a professor from Harvard. Dr. Ken Bradley, topmost doctors, they educate us. And Dr. David Hibbert, top 5 in America, in most sought after professor come doctor. Dr. Louis Grattan, again from Harvard. Dr. John Agnobi, he worked as a health secretary in White House before coming to Herbalife. And this man, Dr. Richard Henry Carmona, he was a 17th Surgeon General of America. So now they are part of Herbalife, board of directors. So we are fortunate to be trained under them. We are fortunate to have this kind of international exposure. So you can trust us. You can reach us through YouTube, and email and phone numbers all are given. So I hope you enjoyed the session. If you already have a Herbalife coach, wellness coach, please follow him. If you don't have anyone, we are there to help you. So if you like this video, please subscribe, like this video, and subscribe to our channel, and forward this video to many people so that they also get benefited. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye.